Hi, my name is Patrick McNamee and I am a Professor Emeritus at Ulster University. So welcome to the first movie in the series Untied University Learning. And you can see in the top left there is a doctor's bag, and that is meant to indicate that this will help you in this era of COVID-19. Untied University Learning. The reason this is called the Untied University Learning series is because of social distancing and the impossibility currently of universities holding classes in the traditional manner. People, that is the students and the staff, become untied from the buildings of their universities because they can work from anywhere. So let me go through a little bit more about what this series is about. The rationale, as you've probably guessed, is the following. It is my response to the coronavirus to facilitate online or distance learning. I have decided to make available and free all the Apple multi-touch books that I have created. The series is for university students and also for university teachers. And it will comprise not just the multi-touch books, but also YouTube movies which in some way are related to the books. Here's how the series works. There's a catalogue, and this is the start of the catalogue. And the catalogue has two things: YouTube movies and Apple multi-touch books. The YouTube movies will have some movies that are in the multi-touch books. So if you like the YouTube, which is a sort of a taster, you can then download the book, and the book is of course free. This series will be continuously updated until every book is available. Here's the current issue. Online learning. It's a bit of a problem for many students, and it's an even bigger problem, I think, for many teachers. How to get their material in an appropriate form. Many people have serious doubts about the quality of tuition, that what works in a lecture theatre may not work at all well in an online learning situation. We also have to consider the quality and the nature of student assessment. Are written essays and written calculations an appropriate manner for assessing students' work? I would hope this series will help all of us, teachers and students, to move from the written and spoken word to the digital world. I think it's a great opportunity to endow your classes with vivacity and to employ multimedia to really harness the interests of those who are watching them. Here is the current catalogue on the 26th of May 2020 in terms of movies. The first movie is called Common Errors in Tuition Movies, and this looks at how teachers present themselves in their classes. The second movie has suggestions for making your own hybrid tuition movies. By hybrid, what I mean is a combination of a PowerPoint, or in my case a keynote slide presentation, and your voice and perhaps music. And if you like those two samples, you can then download the book and explore the subject in much greater depth. Here is the first book in the series, and it's called ScreenFlow, perfect for creating hybrid tuition movies. And as you can see, the book is now free. And if you wish to obtain the book, here's how you can obtain it. Go to the Apple iBook store and search for ScreenFlow, perfect for creating hybrid tuition movies. Here's some technical information about multi-touch books, and it's here to give you some advice should you decide to publish your own. I now want to show you how I create multi-touch books. First of all, almost everything is based on the Apple system. That's hardware and software. And when creating a book, I use one of these computers, either an iMac or a MacBook. Parts of it can also be created using an iPad, but I generally find the iPad not as easy to use as either of those computers. And the first act of creation for me is to create the keynotes, and the keynotes will be the basis of the tuition movies. The keynotes will then be recorded and made into a movie using iMovie. It will be added to text in the app iBooks author. I will then convert the iBooks author into the books that I hope you will download. And simultaneously, I will post movies to YouTube to show the audience or potential audience what to expect when they get the book. In terms of reading, these books are designed to be read on an iPad. They can also be read on a Mac computer or indeed on an iPhone, but generally I find the iPhone much too small. The non-Apple app that I use is ScreenFlow. ScreenFlow is used to record and edit movies, and generally I think it's a more professional way to do it than just recording straight from a keynote. So once these movies are created, they are then sent to iBooks author and they're sent to YouTube. And if you look at ScreenFlow today, the current version looks quite different from that. And this is it. But the old one works perfectly fine. I hope you have enjoyed this movie. Thank you and goodbye.